The movie was incredible.
Just jumping, just had me, rocking on my seat,
It was an experience of a lifetime.
It was cute. It was way cute. I loved it. It was brilliant. It was really good.
I recommend it. It's a tearjerker.
I think everybody should see this movie.
Hey everyone, and welcome to a Real Reactions exclusive. I'm Jordan Moncada, and I'm here with the stars of the brand new movie Project X and the host of the most epic party of 2012, Thomas Mann, Oliver Cooper, and Jonathan Daniel Brown.
Nice.
So I saw the movie last night, and it exceeded my expectations. I don't even think I can put into words how crazy it was.
We had such an amazing time making it.
It's a blast.
I think hopefully that comes off.
So let's talk about the beginning of the whole casting process. It was not your traditional casting style.
I think you might be referring to the fact that they put out an open call on the internet, which is how I got the part. They basically put out an ad and asked people to either tell a story or submit a goofy video or basically do anything that says, to ask why why they should pick you. And I did one of those goofy videos. I just told a few stories and they sent me in for the casting process, and 9 auditions and 2 grueling months later it ended up snowballing and working out.
Yeah.
Wow, so what about the two of you guys?
I was submitted through an agent, so I was just like, I went to an audition, and that was I read with casting, and then, and yeah, like JB said, we ended up going in like 7 or 8 times, and it was really intense and kind of brutal.
Yeah.
But yeah, I'm happy it worked out.
Me, I actually had a friend, Goldberg the goalie from the Mighty Ducks movies. You guys?
Yes, Mighty Ducks.
Yeah. His name's Sean Weiss. He was also in a movie called Heavyweights that with Judd Apatow produced, and he actually had Judd Apatow get me an audition for Project X. I was really trying hard for like 2 weeks. I read about the movie. I didn't know how to audition. I thought the online thing was kind of like a joke. I was like, there's no way they're ever gonna cast anybody to do that. And yeah.
Oh, who knew?
I didn't know what to say on like a video, like, hey, So I had Sean, who was like my first big supporter, I guess, and he got Judd Apatow to get me an audition for Project X, and then I just auditioned with the casting director, and then in a span of like 3 weeks, I did 9 auditions.
Wow.
Lucky you.
Yeah.
So I don't know about the two of you guys for your audition, but I know for the open casting call, you had to tell a couple of crazy stories,
No,
whether
you
it be
don't.
your embarrassing
No,
story.
I know.
No, I do want to know. So what stories did you tell in order to set yourself aside from the rest of the
I
group?
gotta clean my glasses real quick. They're really dirty. Let me just do this
I
real
can
quick.
see how you're a little bit different than
He's
everyone else
blind.
then.
No, I'm really
Don't
having
get
very bad
distracted.
vision.
They asked you a very specific
Okay,
question.
so no, I mean, there's a few stories. One story was I went to a party once, and there was this girl that either got roofied or drank way too much, and I had to like drive her all around town looking for somebody while she was passed out in her lingerie in my, in the back seat while screaming random shit out the window. But for the most part, it's just I think it's all about personality and whatnot.
Yeah.
The casting process took about 2 months, and then when you finally got the call, what was your reaction when you found out you were going to be the leads in the movie?
It was just like
Elation,
a
relief. Thank God.
I mean, not relief, like, oh, finally, I
Allah
deserve
bless.
this. But it was just like it had gone on for so long, and you were so close.
It was yeah.
It was like an emotional roller coaster.
It really was. It's actually the past year and a half has really been an emotional roller coaster as a whole.
Yeah, it was just like, it was crazy for me for like right away, you found out you're in the movie, and then it was like, oh shit, I gotta figure out what the hell I'm doing, because I'm not an actor, I'd never acted before, so.
Yeah.
But it was cool because we were all sort of experiencing. It was the first big thing for all of us, and our director Nima Nurizadeh. It was his first
awesome.
feature
Yep.
time, or it was first time directing a feature, and so we were all sort of experiencing it together. But at the same time, we had the expertise of Todd Phillips and Joel Silver and stuff. So
Super supportive for like group of people like that will
Yeah.
work on a movie, and
It was a very nurturing set.
Oh, I'm sure.
Yeah.
Well, kind of to go off what you were just saying, Todd Phillips was your producer for the movie, and he also directed the films The Hangover and Old School. So he has a lot of experience with these crazy party movies. So what do you think he actually brought to the set?
he has like he's really quick. Like he wants to move on very fast, like get it and move on. And it was like that's how it works with comedy really a lot better.
See, the interesting thing about this comedy is that there aren't set shots. It's not like there's a shot list, sure, but it's not static and set. There's a lot of room for movement there's a lot of wiggle room in both the cinematography and the acting because of the found footage nature of the movie.
Yeah, we kept it pretty spontaneous.
It's
It's not like, okay, you have this frame, you can't move and you say this line and then walk here. It's like we kept it really open and Nemo wanted to feel authentic.
We had very loose marks.
Yeah. Yeah, so we had a lot of freedom.
Do you relate to your characters in any way?
Sure.
Yeah, for sure.
How so?
We're losers.
No. Losers?
I mean,
I didn't really realize how big of a loser I was until actually after I did the movie. Really.
Really? Why is that?
I just like started to realize like I'm hanging out by myself quite a bit.
During the movie? After
No,
the
after just like
It's like a therapy
it was
session.
just
Yeah.
like
Oh my
wow.
God.
You're like feel cool. You're in a movie. You feel like all professional. You're showing up on time every day, and then you go like the next year, and you're like waking up at 2 p.m. every day. And,
Yeah.
just you go, well, I'm a loser.
Now you're on a press tour, so
Yeah.
no big deal.
Fantastic.
That's a good point.
Yeah.
What was it like working with these brand new up and coming actors?
You mean these two?
I guess I'm saying, what was it like to work with these, like, there was hundreds of people on the
Oh,
set,
okay.
so what was it like to work with these, like, brand new people that may have been cast from the
Well, there were
open call?
300 extras, and they were all individually
God.
handpicked by NEMA. So yes, they were cast. It wasn't a normal extras process where they just kind of say, you, and you, guy off the Greyhound, let's go. No, there was actually a real process to it.
Yeah.
He wanted it to have He wanted the extras to have personality. I mean, because there really are another character in this
Yeah,
movie.
the party is the monster.
They really make the movie. Like all the montages, I think, are some of
So
the,
amazing.
where the movie really shines, and it's because of the extras, and they were surprising us every day, so it's cool.
Definitely.
A lot of them are really cool people. A lot of them are kind of nuts too.
Well, you have to be in this movie. So this movie was shot in kind of a mockumentary style, and how do you think that enhanced the viewer's experience?
By not having the fourth wall, it's very immersive, and I think that if it was shot in a typical party movie or any movie way, people would have felt like they were watching a cool party instead of being in a cool party. I remember someone, I told someone the concept of the movie, and they're like, "Oh, well, why would I want to watch people party?" Well, it's like, well, you're not watching people party. You're by being in the audience, you're experiencing. It's a sensual experience.
I'm Oliver Cooper.
I'm Jonathan Daniel Brown.
And I'm Thomas Mann, and you're watching the Emerson Channel.